I might just start it like this. There we go. Okay, so. Great.
That was a quick intro, right? You know.
Oh God. Okay, so are we actually just gonna roll with that? So we're just gonna start with that. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
Well, you can look at camera for once.
Right. Okay. Hello and welcome to the podcast. This is the first time that we've ever done something like this, so I'm sure it's going to have many of awkward pauses. And
Yeah.
there you go. There's one.
Fair enough.
So, my name's Connor. This is Real Rivals, and I'm going to pass over to my good colleague and friend.
Okay.
Ricardo.
Well, my name is Ricky, and yeah, I'm his partner in crime in this project that he wanted to do for such a long time. And to be fair, it's been quite exciting. I'm quite excited about that. I might not look like, but I am.
Right.
Well, you know, I mean, we already achieved one thing, which is to go through, to go forward on that. Because how many times you've done like a project, and it doesn't really go that much forward. For example, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then 2 or 3 weeks after, you're like, I'm actually not gonna do it for whatever reason.
Yeah, so I will say the good thing about this whole concept is from the idea that the day that Latvia was decided, we were in Latvia 3 weeks later.
Yeah, that was a little bit of like, we're doing it, and I to be fair with you, I didn't really I didn't know it was that real until we were in the airport.
Yeah.
And we actually took another colleague called Franco, and he came with us as well. And I was like, well, I was a bit nervous, by the way, because we didn't know nothing.
Nope.
We the only thing we knew.
Well, we did prep.
We did the prep, but we didn't know much. We didn't know what was going on, like within the city.
No.
That's how I felt. Like, I'm going there, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this is brand new to me, and I was scared, but I was very excited. And also, there's a quick story about you going down the tunnel when we went to get some food.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll explain that later. But
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will say actually the whole reason it was so achievable, and the idea does sound to some like a bit of a pipe dream. I definitely think that there's like a gap in the market for something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And obviously it all stems down to investment, right? Something like this, you need to be able to invest your own money into it, or if you have a sponsor or somebody backing you, it becomes a lot easier. Obviously we're doing this off of our own back, and I think we could not have achieved this, and it goes without saying, is from the connection that we made at RFS. Paulius is his name, and basically the whole idea of going to a different country. So we got together, didn't we? It originated. We got together and we wrote down from that point on to the end of the season what rivalries in Europe, because it was the cheapest to go to.
Yeah, that was true.
That we could go to and cover.
Yeah.
And with work, we both work for the same company, and we both work weekends and long days and nights and here, there, and everywhere. So we ended up choosing Latvia, and from that moment, we messaged the clubs, and then Paulius at RFS got back to us with open arms, basically, right?
Yeah, that was true. It's fun that you mentioned that, because within 3 weeks, we went from this is an idea to we are actually doing it. We did all the process of pre-production, which took a little bit longer than we thought. But it's absolutely fine. And we choose Latvia. Yeah, it was cheap. Like, flights there were quite cheap, so that was one of the main reasons. But also,
hostel was cheap as well.
that's true. But I have to say I was very pleased with Latvia in general because of what you just said. RFS and RFC, well, Riga FC and RFS, they both actually cooperate with us to give us access and opportunity to go and work with them. And I think the welcoming we've got from them was like, I didn't expect that in a very good way. Like, if you know what I mean, I was more like, oh, probably they're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just these few people, and they're gonna do this and these. That's it. They're gonna give us a couple of cards to get access to certain things, but nowhere near I expected to be huge as what we actually achieved on the day.
Well,
And it was just actually one day what we did.
yeah, that is true. So that's one thing you guys didn't see. Is we got to Latvia probably 7, 8, 9 p.m. No, by the time we got back to the hotel, about 10 p.m. on the Friday.
Yeah, something like that.
The game was 5 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah. And we have to do all the beats and bobs.
Yeah, we filmed that whole thing on Saturday before the 5 o'clock game.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, it was 7 p.m.
Yeah, you know,
yeah, so this whole time we prepped for a 5 o'clock game, and then it got to near 5 o'clock
because of the time difference. We didn't click on that, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
we didn't really click on the time difference. So
that's my fault. That is actually 100% my fault. And then not because I changed the times on in the world, but because of my planning.
Yeah, you were playing with the UK time,
and yeah, so we managed to film the whole thing, and then on Sunday we had to get up and go straight to the airport.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was crazy. And next time we shoot something like this, it definitely has to be over a longer period of time, because that is achievable, but it's tough.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, without the connections in Latvia, they don't owe us anything. That's the bottom line. They didn't have to say. Didn't have to give us access. We didn't have a YouTube channel at the moment we contacted them. We didn't have any proof that, other than like some of the work we've done previous to prove that we're not weirdos that are just coming into the stadium.
Coming into the stadium and filming people.
We didn't have any backlog of stuff, and they still took a chance on us, and I think it's worked out really well.
But I think that's one of the things that we want to commend also today. It's the fact that they are trying to open the market as well in football, so they will take any opportunity. Of course, they are not going to anyone and do, oh, I'm gonna give you access. They are gonna trying to look for people that really, really, really are 100% sure of doing it. Like
more eyes, more views.
Mm-hmm. You know, like they want to expand the market. They want to make sure everybody knows about the First Liga, which is the Latvian league, for those who don't know. And
if you don't know, watch the video.
And if you don't know, yeah, just watch the video. That's true. But yeah, like the opportunities that we can offer and the opportunities that they did offer was kind of like a quick procure, you know, in a way. And I was very, very impressed on that. Like they were amazing in general. Like seriously,
so amazing. Like we filmed a current player, who plays for the team currently, and we filmed Latvia's top goal scorer.
Oh yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah,
absolutely for something that we achieved in 3 weeks.
So I think like to put it on a scale of things, like what we achieve in a day, it's pretty much like, imagine that you are in one of the top 5 leagues, you know, like League One, Italy or whatever. It's kind of like we went and interview, let's say, Milan and Juventus, and we had the chance to talk with the best player of Juventus, for example. Like I think that would be the scale. It's a little too much of a scale, but like that's how I felt. Like we had this opportunity going on.
Yeah, and this is another thing with our idea of putting light on teams around the world and rivalries around the world that aren't in the top 5 leagues. Teams in the top 5 leagues aren't going to give you that access.
No.
If you're at let's say Man City.
Yeah.
Say if we go to Man City, can we interview Haaland? Can we interview whoever the top goal scorer of Man City's history is, which is probably Aguero, because they don't have much history past 10 years ago.
Is it Aguero? I thought Haaland. Well, anyway.
No, Haaland's not their top goal scorer ever.
Well,
It's
will.
Aguero.
It will at some point. Anyway.
They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that, and that's what makes this journey so interesting. Because not only, first of all, the history of the league is crazy.
Yes.
Right, and we learnt a lot about it. These two clubs are new, new, and
they're already at the top.
Yeah, they're already at the top,
Like,
and they're getting into Europe.
And the fun part is not like they are super rich clubs like others.
Yeah,
like you mean, right? They are like
Real Madrid.
Well, that's a different thing, you know. Like,
but I think there's more to the stories. They don't get much coverage, and you learn a lot more about these leagues. So the bottom line is, we want to thank everyone in Latvia, RFS, Riga, for everything they did. And if we were a channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, then I'm sure it would be so good for them to get that exposure.
Yeah. And also, one thing I was talking with Polis as well, throughout the day, it's that for people who's interested in watching football in other nations, in other leagues, you can actually sign up to watch the Latvian league, the First Liga, and it's absolutely free. And you just sign in and you have all the football matches and everything, and they are free. Like, all you have to do, you don't pay any subscription or anything. I actually subscribe myself to that after knowing about the history and everything. So yeah, it's free if you're gonna go just Bundesliga and just watch it. It's actually pretty cool though. Like, you'll see that the level there, it's surprisingly good. Like, that's, I'll say.
It is. It really is. And, I think RFS, whilst we were there, the stadium that I did my interviews in, they were getting a renovation to put another stand in.
Oh, yeah.
Which is complete now, actually. And I think on the day of filming this podcast, Riga and RFS are actually playing each other again.
Yeah.
So by the time this is out, that result will have happened. But yeah, that's at RFS's stadium. So post-expansion of the stadium.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good, and it's nice to see that forward thinking, and the Baltic League idea.
Oh yeah,
that's interesting.
It's kind of like the Super League,
but
for using.
But it's not so. The Super League isn't inclusive to the Football League pyramid system, whilst Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia, they have the teams at the top, and they don't get many eyes and views, and they can't compete against people in the bottom half of their league. Yeah. So it's just good to merge them all together. It's a cool concept.
It is a cool concept, and I really like it. And I think that if they pull that off, it's gonna be big, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna bring a lot of attention from old media and bigger teams and stuff like that, because by doing that up, you are in a way showing off your teams and what they can achieve and how they achieve it, and more importantly, the level of football. Because let's be honest, some of those teams, RFS and Riga FC, they've been already in European competitions, including Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League. So they are doing great.
Well, qualifying stage.
Qualifying stage.
They've only RFS have qualified for European. Riga haven't qualified.
No, they haven't. But
yet.
We need to see actually how it goes this year as well, and probably that will change quite a few things. But
the good thing about that rivalry, though, is Riga won the cup, RFS won the league.
Yeah.
RFS won the league 20 minutes to go in the whole season.
Oh, yeah.
Riga won 3 leagues in a row. RFS have won two leagues, two cups.
2 leagues and 2 cups, yeah.
So it's super, super tight in that division.
Yeah.
So if I was a fan of either of them, I'd find that so compelling because in England it is becoming quite boring. Man City win it every year.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's the same thing in well, I'll say it's kind of the same thing in La Liga in Spain. It's true that if you look at the all the years throughout in the last 20 years, only
3.
no, in the last 20 years, well, let's put since 2000 approx, only 5 teams have won the league, being Real Madrid,
Barcelona, Atletico.
Atletico, and you got 2 more.
That's a quiz. Did Valencia win it?
Yeah. And it's another one of my favorite teams, which now he got relegated, but I think he's coming up again. Not to La Liga, but like to the second tier.
Oh, it's someone that like got bankrupt or something.
Well, over the years they
You're gonna
didn't
have to
do
put me
very
on
much.
misery.
But that was Deportivo La Coruña. Euro Depor. He was actually one of a very big one in Spain. He won the league twice, and he qualified for Champions League as well. And he actually did a pretty decent one. Unfortunately, they didn't do very well in the last few years as well. So they got relegated quite a few times. But they are coming up again. But that's actually like what it's telling you in Spain. In Spain, only 5 teams have won the league in the last 24 years, which is crazy.
Yeah, and
Like,
I think
very.
I think in England, it's probably 5 as well, right? In the last 5, City, United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Leicester. Oh, how could I forget?
Come on, that was like miracle.
That was awesome.
That was a miracle over miracles. But yeah.
But again, we're delving a lot into the top 5 leagues. I do think we need to touch on what's next.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a massive game in a couple weeks that we would love to do, but it's just not achievable for us, is it?
No, not really. Is the one in Estonia by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know the one. Yeah, that's gonna be very tricky to pull that off, to be honest.
So this is the hardest part about kicking this off is the roles that we do with work. It's getting the time off. It's obviously having the money to back ourselves doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We normally need another pair of hands with us as well. So it's a third person that's reliable, and obviously paying for them as well, because it's a lot to ask someone to invest a lot of their money in the project for us.
Yeah.
So the long-term goal is to get sponsors or this kicks off with subscribers and stuff. But in the time now, we have to be picky with what we choose. I believe we're away with work the day after that derby, so we can't exactly fly to Estonia, go do a game, come back and go off with work somewhere. And if any of you can see this, I'm not sure you can. This is actually the team that is playing in that game. It's FC Flora. So they've got a derby, first v second, 100th time they've ever played each other. And I'm sure the history is very interesting. But obviously with the Baltic League, with Estonia, Lithuania and Latvia, it would have been a great second episode.
Yeah.
Because it would have fit nicely. But unfortunately, it can't happen. And it's the off season for a lot of leagues around Europe, around the world at the minute. So we have to be very tactical, but we hope August onwards.
That could be a good start for everything. And hopefully we can really, look forward to the season from each league, basically. And start doing like, okay, we can go here, we can go there. And maybe we got enough time to prepare. And probably a few more days as well to stay in the city. We like, the thing is like, when we were within Latvia, I'm going to put you in situation. In Latvia, we travel on Friday, okay? keep in mind that there's a time difference between England and Latvia. I think we left around 2 o'clock was the flight.
Mm-hmm.
We arrived around 7, almost 8 o'clock.
No, we did. We touched on this earlier, didn't we? We got
Yeah,
there at
yeah.
10.
But then like that's
Oh,
what I'm
right,
saying.
yeah,
Like, we
yeah.
arrived 10, and then we prepare like we were doing some pre-production as well in Latvia. We went really early in the morning to film. We filmed everything and we finished really late. And then on the following day we were leaving quite early in the morning. So we barely have not even 72 hours, less than 72 hours in Latvia.
No.
But of course
It was fun though, right?
it was fun. It was fun. Like we were in a rush, but it was a little too much, I'll say. Probably maybe an extra day, like 2 days filming, will be great because we can actually focus on the previous day of we can the day before the match. We can focus on what's going on. We can get people as well involved.
Yeah. So that's actually in terms of that video, I think if we were to touch on things that I wish we included, I wish we interviewed fans, just with a mic outside the stadium as people arrive. Little, just quick questions.
Just a real quick, like, hey, how are you? Like, hi, yeah. What do you think about the match? Blah 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 blah. And they just getting excited and everything.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, the atmosphere in Latvia in the football match was intense.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was very, very good.
It was very family friendly, though. I thought
Yeah.
it wasn't. I'm fearing for my life of the ultras and stuff like this. It was a very family friendly environment, and I guess with the clubs being so new, in 20, 30 years time, all the kids that have started following them because they're brand new and they're successful, they're going to be massive.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I really enjoy about that is how easy it was to approach to the players as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They were like, you see all the kids, you see when they finish the football match, of course, you see all these people going there and the football players taking the time to go there and sign T-shirts, hats, pictures, everything. It was pretty cool. And that's something that you don't really see that often with bigger teams.
No.
I mean, they do. They will do it. Like, I don't know, Arsenal does it, Liverpool.
But they were the
does
away
it.
team. They were the away team.
They were the away
still
team,
doing it.
and they're still doing it. Some people, they just run away and they don't really want to be in the stadium after winning because for obvious reasons. But yeah, that was actually I'll say the experience in general was great. I liked it.
Yeah. So one question I definitely want to ask the audience is, when it comes to rivalries, like Latvia's one, for example, and rivalries outside the top 5 leagues, I'd love people to get involved in the comments and say what the biggest rivalry in their country is, because we've done a lot of research online, and obviously there's only so much that we can get. We're not exclusive to your country. We don't know what updates throughout time, and if you could comment below some of the best rivalries in your local area, your local country, neighbouring countries, that would be awesome, because we want to learn all about these leagues, and maybe we can take your advice, and that'll be the next episode we do.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think already in a few comments, they already expose some leagues.
Oh, we have some. We have some in the pipeline that we're looking at that are interesting.
Yeah. And also I think we got the subreddit as well, if anyone is interested. We pose quite a few things there, just, general questions for people to tell us. Again, same thing, what are the rivalries and all that stuff.
But I think that's I think we've touched probably enough on the Latvia video.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about the future of what this channel is going to be.
Yeah.
I think we'd like to regularly do podcasts. It's easy for us to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. It could be, it will be easy.
Even if we're away from each other, which we are a lot with work. Yeah. I think virtually we could sort something out. I think we need to keep content going.
Yeah.
And I think
We got the tools. Like the best part is we've got the tools to keep things active.
Mm-hmm.
And
Road to 100 subs.
yeah, let's go, guys. Start hitting the button now. You'll get a free glass of water.
You get a free thumbs up or a heart on one of the social media platforms. That seem fair for the start, and then we'll start getting giveaways when we get to
I mean
150 subs. Give you an apple.
We don't know. And eat an apple because we need to survive as well somehow.
On all the money that we're spending.
Eh?
On all the money that we're spending on these
Yeah.
trips. Right, I think we should talk about the shirt that you're wearing, or potentially the shirt I'm wearing. I think it's a good time to.
What, you're talking about these lovely shirt that I'm wearing right here, right now, where you can see the star. Luckily, fortunately, you can see the €3 already, or the Nations League badge. But I didn't really want it to be that, But yeah, it's a lovely shirt. I really like this one, to be honest.
Explain the badge to me, because I've never really understood the Spain badge. It's got like 2 castle pillars going up the side of it.
Well, you got 2 pillars that represent the gosh, I don't know how to say in English, but
Classic.
Hercules. Basically, these actually represents the doors, like 2 pillars of that Hercules had. It's like a long story thing.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, you're putting me on the spot, because I don't know how to explain the. Can you explain the 3 lions and the 9 poppies?
3, 6. There's 10 poppies there, actually.
Is it 10? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh yeah, you're here.
I'm not sure they're poppies though. I think they're roses.
Are they roses? They look like poppies to me. Anyway, but what are the 3 lions for? Like, you don't have any lions in England, by the way. Why?
I noticed that a lot of countries having lions on their badges, when in reality they're
There's
not.
no lions.
Yeah, courage.
Well, we got.
I'm not sure. Maybe we're not the most educated people to talk to, but what we
Yeah,
can
but
talk
what I can
to
tell you
about-
actually real quick is actually the it represents the 4 kingdoms that were that now are the whole Spain. So you go Castilla, León, Aragón, y Navarra. No, Navarra y Aragón. No, Aragón y Navarra. Those are basically the kingdoms. And also then you got this lovely star right here, which was the World Cup in 2010.
That team was amazing. It's
I
shame
know.
you're rubbish
Did you?
now.
A really quick thing. Did you know that with the team we had in 2010, you could do 2 Spain's A teams, two Spanish teams, and they can face each other. We have Casillas as a goalkeeper. We got Valdez, Llorente, Villa, Torres.
France
we
could do
were
that now, though. Right?
Pretty good at. Yeah, now they can actually do that, and I'm quite impressed about it.
Which I think, which leads on. I think maybe we should do a Euro predictor.
Okay, yeah.
The only thing, obviously, a couple games have started already because we've been busy. It's not super easy for us to sort these things out and get everything done in time with work and all the stuff we've moaned about already.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to take into consideration that this is day 3 of the Euros.
No, it's day 2. Oh no, day 3. Yeah, it's day 3 because
Germany.
it was Friday, Germany versus Scotland.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had Spain, Italy, and
Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania, and
Hungary
versus
Switzerland. Which, by the way,
really surprised me because I thought Hungary. I thought Hungary would go quite far in this tournament. To be honest, I don't know. I just had they were my dark horses, and I'm really surprised because I thought Switzerland were a bit over the hill.
Yeah,
But
I see
know.
what you mean. Well, actually, Switzerland is my kind of like my dark horse, but not really, because I think they got a pretty good team actually to carry on that. By the way, did you see the fastest goal that they score against Italy, Albania?
Yeah.
That was quick.
Wait. It's Italy against. I thought you were talking about Switzerland.
No, I'm talking now. Like I changed to like the fastest goal in the Euros was Albania versus Italy.
Oh yeah, no, I did see. Yeah, Albania just like volleyed at close range and just.
Yeah,
Top hands.
I didn't know it was like. I was watching. I was like, wow, like
Well-
that's huge. That's great though.
Talking about Switzerland, actually, do you know their striker plays in the Bulgarian league for Ludogorets?
It rings a bell, yeah.
And I will say that is an exclusive. We will do the Bulgarian league.
Oh yeah, we have to.
It's personal circumstances. It's super easy for me to do the Bulgarian league, and that is 100% happening. So the Sofia derby, the Eternal derby, I think is very much on our radar.
Have you contacted them already?
No, because the fixtures haven't been released for next season.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So when fixtures get released for next season, that is definitely being done.
Okay.
100%. Right, so we got the Euro predictor here.
All right.
So we can see all the groups. I was thinking, I'm not sure how it works with the third place playoffs, because obviously 6 teams that third go through.
Yeah.
But we can just make a quick predictions and we'll go from that. We're gonna have to obviously collaborate with each other. Sound good?
Okay, yeah,
I
fair
don't know
enough.
how hard that might be.
Okay, fair point.
Right. Maybe we take in turns with groups.
Okay.
So you
Okay,
can do
let's-
Group A.
Huh?
You can do Group A.
Group A. No, I want to do Group B.
I thought you might. Okay, cool. Well, Germany are going to win it, right? Especially after their performance the other day. They looked good.
So, okay, you saying, yeah, I'll say, I mean, they did a pretty good performance against Scotland.
Well, but that was more so Scotland being rubbish.
Yeah,
than Germany being
I was like, I had some hopes on Scotland to do better.
good.
Not to win the game, but at least to try. It's gonna sound
A draw,
horrible.
maybe.
Yeah, like trying to aim for that, But they were just like full of holes throughout the whole game. Like it was crazy to see how Germany was like just doing their own thing, whatever they wanted with the team.
Scotland will not score a goal in this tournament other than the own goal that they scored
Yeah, well, that was Rudiger.
because their best striker isn't playing for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays for this club just behind me here. If you saw it in the shot earlier, Lyndon Dykes, the QPR striker, is Germany's striker, and he's injured. So
Oh, crap.
they got Che Evans, Che Adams, who's rubbish.
That's not nice.
Anyway,
That's horrible.
second,
Anyway, second,
Switzerland obviously favourites for second right now, but it all
second.
comes down to that Scotland game. I just don't. I'm really surprised with Hungary. I really am.
I think, yeah. Well, I think it's going to be Scotland anyway.
What second?
Switzerland second.
Nah, I think
I don't think Hungary is gonna take that out from Switzerland.
Hungary probably has to get some sort of result against Germany now.
Mm.
Switzerland, if they beat Scotland, they're through.
Well.
So yeah, Switzerland have to be a runner-up because they'll just beat Scotland and then they're through.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hungary third, Scotland completely bottom.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
Sorry, Scotland.
Group B's all yours, Bori.
Group B. Well, this one is a little bit of a fun one because Italy did a very good game, but they got.
Tough.
Huh?
It was a tough game.
It was a tough game, but they actually pulled it up. So, I'll be honest with you. With Spain and Croatia, as like, I think Croatia's gonna give a battle. Like, come on, they got like really good players there. Not as much as previous years, but they got a decent team.
They're getting old.
But yeah, that's true. But I was very surprised to see that we just smashed them.
That second goal was so nice.
Yeah. We just smashed them, and I was very like, oh, what happened there? Like, 'cause to be honest, like, Croatia is in. I really thought that Croatia will do better.
Mm-hmm.
And I was quite disappointed and it's hard to say for me because I really like this player. Luka Modric didn't do anything.
Nope.
And it's nothing to do with his age. He's proven several times that it's not to do with his age. But like,
it's been a sub a lot this year though.
Yeah, I mean, you keep in mind we brought like brand new, like younger players.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll say I was quite disappointed on that. I really want to see Luka Modric doing a little bit more, and I know he really wants to do. But
And who have you got next? Have you got Croatia or Albania next?
no,
sorry,
not
Italy,
Italy. I think is our next one.
So Croatia could beat Albania, and then they'll look good again.
Yeah. So definitely Spain will be winner.
You think? I mean, smells like bias to me.
No. Well,
you think you'll beat Italy?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I think we can beat Italy. Runner-up will be definitely Italy. And although I like Albania did a really, really good game against Italy, especially with that very first goal. I'll say that probably, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Croatia. I still have faith on them.
I think Albania will struggle to score goals, but
Do you think?
we'll see.
They've
Got Brozier up front, but I don't know how good he really is.
Yeah.
Right, Group C. This is me. Oh, God. So this is the first tournament in a while that I haven't been optimistic about England. There's something about it. I'm not sure why. I think it's potentially a few things. Trippier playing left back. Gahey is kind of like, don't know how good he really is gonna be.
Yeah.
What's our midfield three? Are we gonna go so attacking that we're just gonna get done in transitions?
Mm-hmm.
Gordon left wing, like he works hard. He had a great season. Is he gonna be as impactful as Sterling was when he was playing up front for England? It's a lot of inexperience in the squad. You got Eze, Konza, Dunk. You know, the list goes on. Even Palmer.
Yeah, that's true.
So no, it's a difficult one, but I'd like to think that we've got enough to win this group. They're playing tonight, so hopefully we finish this and get home, so I can start.
What time is it? Like in
singing
8 o'clock?
Three lines on the shirt. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, England are going to top the group. I think Serbia and Slovenia are better than people think. I think Denmark aren't as good as they used to be.
Okay, yeah.
It's Højlund, I think it's their striker, right?
For Denmark.
Yeah, Man United striker, and it's kind of.
I will need to double check that though. But
Yeah, him and Poulsen, I'm pretty sure are the strikers. I'm having a bit of a brain fart moment, but no, he definitely is, because there was a photo of him and Eriksen, and he called Eriksen his dad. So we're going to finally see how good he is, because Man United fans have been raving about him, even though he's been kind of rubbish.
Fair enough.
So actually, I don't know. I'm a bit torn. It's a difficult one. I think Serbia might slip in there. I think we'll beat them, and then they'll win the other two games, and Denmark probably go through, but in third.
Okay.
Right, Group D.
So that's the one. Oh, Group D. Here we go. Netherlands, France, Poland, Austria. So for once, yeah.
So Holland just won 2-1 against Poland.
Okay. I didn't see the match actually.
Yeah, literally just about an hour ago. So Weghorst scored in the 83rd minute.
So Poland won.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Holland have won. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. When is the French playing again?
Tomorrow, probably.
Tomorrow. Okay, cool. Well, France, they are one of the strongest teams right now. Like, as what we mentioned before from Spain, that you could build two teams.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the same thing with France right now.
So you're putting them top?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
So you go France first. Well, this one is a little bit of a tough one, because I don't really know.
Is it really? Netherlands have already won a game, so most teams go through with 3 points.
It's more like the third place, but I think Netherlands are going to do second, and I am between either Poland or Austria. Lewandowski.
They're both even teams, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean,
Poland are really just a one-man team. Austria have a couple players that aren't as good as Lewandowski, but a bit more all-rounded.
I don't know. To be
Quick,
fair,
gun to your head. 3, 2, 1.
uh, uh, Austria. I'm
Boom.
sorry about Poland. I really like Poland, but I think Austria will do the trick.
I think Poland would be a great place to go for our series.
Yeah, fair point.
Group E, I think this one is gonna surprise a few people. Are we having technical difficulties again? Okay, so I think Belgium aren't as good as they used to be.
Yeah. Well, let me see actually like the whole thing. Like I'm just gonna make the screen a little bit bigger. There we go.
Yep. So I think Belgium aren't as good as they used to be. Romania, I actually got in the sweepstake, so that's lovely. So I'm gonna back them as a runner-up, just solely on the basis I got them in a sweepstake. But Ukraine, I think, are going to have a lot of people behind them. I think Ukraine win the group. I think Belgium. Oh no, I don't. I take it back. Belgium, Lukaku, is he going to show up? De Bruyne, Trossards, they've got a bit too much. It'd be nice to see if Mudryk does anything this tournament, because is he actually worth all that money? Let's find out. They're going to obviously dealing with a lot at the minute, with everything their home country's going through. So maybe I reckon they'll all unite and they'll get through on second. And I think Romania are just going to slip in third, even though I don't really believe that. But because I got them in the sweepstake, I'm backing them. Okay, so we may or may not have just had some... We may or may not have just had some... Go to me. Okay, so we may or may not have just had some. I think that might stay in. I think we might have to keep that in. That is the joys of making podcasts. Just two people and not being able to, focus on equipment whilst you're filming audio, assets online, all that sort of fun stuff. So, welcome to the Real Rivals, where we do it like cowboys. We almost lost the camera then, which was nice and fun. And... yes, now I'm just stalling, as you can see Ricky's head. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut back, and when we fix this, or are we just going to keep rolling? Are we just rolling?
No, we're going to cut that. We're going to go back to here.
Okay, so hello and welcome back. We obviously... wasn't that obvious. We had some camera difficulties, and my glass...
maybe we didn't.
Or maybe we didn't, and my glass of water just refilled itself by magic. So, Ricky, Group F, let's take this home.
Group F. What am I? Portugal, Czechia, Georgia, Turkey. I mean, Portugal is going to go because they got Mr. C. So...
to top?
Yeah, Portugal will go on top. They got quite a few very good players. Bernardo
They
Silva.
have an incredible squad.
They go like
Ruben Diaz.
Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hopefully he will play this time. We never know.
This is either going to be one of the greatest Cristiano Ronaldo tournaments that people have ever seen, or it's going to be a sad goodbye, farewell tour.
Yeah. To be very honest, I don't really know exactly what's going to happen with this year.
Go on.
With El Bicho. But yeah, Portugal will go first. And then I'll say Turkey.
Oh, interesting.
That's kind of like my second dark horse. And definitely Czechia. That's going to be my third one. Don't really know that many players from Czechia, but I got the feeling that they will do well. Or at least they will reach far.
They used to have good players back in the day, like Petr Cech and Rosicky and stuff like that. But nowadays, I don't the top of my head, I can't remember any Czech players. That probably shows more about us than it does about them.
Indeed.
Right, so best from third place teams. So out of these 4, who do you reckon will get the most points? It's quite hard to do this when you're not looking at who's in their group, like off the bat. But
best of for the third, I'll say Croatia.
Where do you think they got picked? They'll just beat that Albania, and you reckon they'll just lose the other 2, so they're only going to get 3 points.
Okay, fair point. Yeah, you're right.
I think Czechia, they have a really even group, so I think they can pick up for like 4 points.
Czechia.
That was the last one with Georgia, and I'd say they're in there.
Okay.
I'd say Austria also had quite an even group.
Definitely Austria will do.
Wait, actually no. Did they not have France and Holland?
I need to check.
How have we just forgotten this? We just did it 2 seconds.
We just did like we did it twice though. We did it twice.
Yeah, we're done. Let's just choose Denmark. I think they probably draw against England or something stupid. Hungary. No, we'll do Croatia. We'll do Croatia. And I say Hungary. I'm so surprised with Hungary's result. I'm going to ignore that they lost.
Okay.
Round of 16. Okay, so Serbia versus Germany.
That's another fun one. Serbia versus Germany.
The home nation. I think
you gotta give it to Toni Kroos.
There's gonna be an upset somewhere along the lines. I don't want to just choose favourites,
but
Serbia.
It's so obvious that it has to be like Switzerland and Italy, for example. Okay, you can actually play a little bit on that.
I just don't know where Italy's. Like, have they got a goal scorer that's going to put them right through to the end? I just don't see it. They're just based on defence, aren't they, really?
They are, yeah. They are playing Catenaccio again.
Switzerland. So it's just going to be...
Wait, so...
I was just really surprised. I wish we did this before the fixtures, because it's really hard to say now that I've seen Switzerland play well and win. And Italy have won.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, Italy, boom.
Spain versus Hungary. Yeah, I
reckon
you gotta be
Hungary.
Nah. That will be Spain.
Someone's gonna lose in one of these games. That's gonna be a tight draw.
Probably that will be England.
I'll give you Spain. No, England definitely beating Czech Republic. Portugal beat Denmark. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Netherlands.
This could be an interesting one. If Ukraine have gotten through and that everyone's behind them, that could be a random draw and Ukraine win on penalties. Because I don't think Holland have much going forward. I know Gakpo's there, and Weghorst. They both scored today. I just don't feel it. But they have good defense there. And De Jong is injured, which is a big miss for them. Frankie De Jong,
yeah. That's quite...
I say we go to Ukraine.
You think?
I think just a rogue one. Got nothing to lose. I'm doing it.
Can we not do a draw?
Yeah, I reckon it is a draw, and I reckon Ukraine win.
I think, yeah.
Belgium, Croatia.
Ooh. I mean, after Croatia's performance, I have to put some... I think I'm giving my hopes to Belgium.
Yeah. And that's just France.
Like...
Sorry, don't even need to discuss it. All right, now this is juicy.
Oh, Spain, Germany. I'll say Spain.
I think Germany beat you there.
But hold on.
Mate, Spain hold on. Rubbish.
I know, no.
You played really well yesterday, to be honest. Which surprised me.
Germany's been shit ever since 2014. And we all know that. They didn't really...
They're at home.
They weren't... Yeah, I know, but they didn't do good.
They're at home.
They're playing home, but I don't know, to be very honest. I know they still got the good Neuer, which is not on the top anymore. I don't know. I think it should be Ter Stegen nowadays, but I get why it's Neuer. Toni Kroos there. I don't know, to be very honest. You got Gundogan. I want to give it to Germany. I mean, I think
Germany win.
You're already clicking. Yeah, I want to give it to Germany. But on the other hand, we got a really good like Spain's gonna if Spain falls,
You're young.
yeah. But if Spain falls in this match, I think it will be maybe by like it's gonna be a very tight, a tight football match.
Do you see Spain winning the Euros? Honestly,
I see Spain reaching semi-finals, to be honest. But on the other hand, I see Germany smashing every other country.
back it then. Well, make a choice.
Really, the thing is, like, my heart is divided into.
I think Germany.
I think Germany is actually gonna do it, but
There you go then. It's done. Portugal,
Um,
Ukraine.
no, I'm gonna keep it with Portugal, Ukraine, Portugal,
Yeah.
Belgium, France, Italy, England. Oh, that's bringing memories back again.
I think.
Nobody actually realized about this, but Chiellini saved Saka, from getting hit by a train by, grabbing the collar and pulling him up. So he saved his ass.
I think
Italy.
we get revenge.
No, I think it's going to be Italy.
I don't think Italy are that good. I think we can.
They don't have to be that good.
I think
They just need
I'm
to.
not confident with England's chances of winning the whole thing, but I think in a quarter-final, if we're against Italy, we do them.
I mean,
And
keep
then,
in mind
and then
that
looking what that semi-final is, it ends there.
you are going. Yeah, I think, and I'm sorry. Italy is gonna go.
Oh, I think England, so we're gonna have to rock paper scissors it.
Okay, I'm already. Okay, yeah.
Because you said Germany last
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
you
yeah.
bottled it.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Ha! Come on, England.
England goes.
Right, Germany, Portugal,
Germany.
Portugal.
Germany.
I think that's where Germany lose.
No, I think Germany reaches the final.
I
If Germany,
I think
if,
Portugal. If Portugal got to that point, they're not getting to the final.
if Germany managed to go all the way to semi-finals, they are going to the
They'll
final.
lose.
There's no way that they are gonna drop the ball there. If they wanted to drop the ball, they would probably do it in the previous one, but not in this one.
Germany do not have a better team than Portugal. No way. That's where they. That is a draw. That is a draw. All day.
If you put me
Portugal win
against
on penalties.
if you put probably if you put Germany against England, I would go for England.
You would.
Yeah.
If you put England v Portugal, I'd say
England
say
versus
England's-
Germany, England goes to the final. Portugal versus France, France goes to the final. But it's actually the other way around. So in this occasion, it will be Germany into the final and France to
I
the
think
final.
I think Portugal.
I think it's gonna be France Germany.
I
The final has to be France Germany.
I think it's
Kylian Mbappe versus Toni Kroos, both leading their own.
no. It's gonna be Kylian Mbappe versus
Jude Bellingham.
Ronaldo.
Oh no, you're gonna be Jude Ronaldo now. I mean, as much as I really want Portugal to go for,
He's not
it's
gonna
Germany.
do it, isn't he?
He's not gonna do it. He's gonna be Germany.
They'll get to the final though. I think
You
Portugal's
think?
team is really good.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, yeah, but Germany for me. I'm sorry about Portugal. I really like Portugal. I really want to see Pepe lifting the trophy at 41 years old. And I want to see Ronaldo, like, scoring the last 2 goals. But I'm going to give it to Germany.
Do you think France are just overrated from everyone? Do you reckon we're just giving them all too much praise and they actually don't make it?
Well, we are giving them too much praise, but keep in mind that they got young talent, and some of them
And
already
2 squads that could win it.
in 2 squads that they can win it. Yeah.
Boring me though.
So
I'll give you Germany if you give me England.
No, I can't.
Then Portugal and France.
I mean, I think the final is going to be Germany France.
It's Portugal and France or Portugal and England.
I don't know.
You get one choice, one semi-final. Which one do you definitely want to choose? Because I'm choosing the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna go for France going to the final. and it will be Portugal. That's gonna be an interesting one.
You switched up quick. Then I think Portugal could win.
Nah.
If they're in the final,
No, they can't.
I'm teasing. I
They
think
can.
France are pretty obvious.
Fran is the favorite from everyone and everything. So France is getting the.
Yeah,
the
there you
thing.
go. As boring as it is, there you go. France. I don't know what that is, but you know they've seen enough. They don't need to know. Tell them my share, my profile, or whatnot.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. So France the winner. So that's actually the final one. France the winner. But to be honest, I really hope that it's Germany again.
We'll see. We'll have a look at this when it ends and see how close we were.
Yeah.
That's our
Fair enough.
predictions. I'm sure we absolutely got that 100% right.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I'm still thinking like it has to be Germany. Like I really feel that they need redemption for the last 10 years.
England need redemption for the last 60 years. I'm not having that. For once in my life, I'm gonna see them lift the trophy. I don't lift a trophy. I don't think it's this one.
You haven't seen? Oh yeah, it's true. You haven't seen England lifting a trophy. I've seen Spain lifting a trophy about 4 times already.
Anyway, I think that's probably a really good time to close it. You got anything else to say? I will say, actually, before I pass over to Ricky, that just keep an eye out for new content. I think we might keep this platform going. I'm sure we'll get bigger and better and stronger every single time we upload episodes, podcasts, etc., etc. So, yeah, like we said, if you can comment below, if you're still this far, comment below, teams that you'd want to go see, rivalries that we should go see, England are going to win the Euros, all the good stuff. And
we all know England is not going to win the Euros. Like, that's
England are better than Spain.
On paper.
Okay, here's an interesting one.
On paper, yeah, but I don't really think like.
No, you know what? No. Let's sign out with England, Spain,
Okay.
combined 11.
All right.
In goal, Simon or Pickford.
Okay.
It's pretty even, that, actually.
That's really even. Wait. Shall we do more like more like
It's Pickford or Simon.
Huh?
Pickford or Simon. Or Simon, or whatever you want to call him.
Unai Simon.
Simon. It's probably Pickford, though, isn't it?
No, I think it's Unai Simon, to be fair.
I'll give you that one. It's 50-50. I don't really care.
Unai Simon has been doing a very good season with Athletic Bilbao.
Right back, Carvajal or Kyle Walker or Trent.
Carvajal. I've got no doubts on that. Walker is pretty good, but
Walker's
Carvajal,
better defensively. Trent's better offensively.
Yeah.
But Carvajal's better all-rounded, probably.
Yeah, Carvajal for me.
It's probably not, though, is it? It's probably Walker.
I'll still with Carvajal still.
Well, that's up for a debate. Walker or Carvajal, guys? Centre-back. I think it's Nacho and Stones.
But keep in mind that, although I really like Nacho and he's on a pretty good season, I'll probably give it to the English one.
Who? Gay? Gay?
Yeah.
Better than Nacho? I don't know. We'll find out.
About.
We'll find out at the end of this.
But
this
I really like
tournament.
Nacho.
Left back, fully fit Luke Shaw.
Well, we got
better than Cucurella.
Left back, we've got Cucurella. Cucurella.
Yep. Doesn't impress me. It's Luke Shaw.
He's done a pretty good. He did a very good game yesterday. You'll be surprised about.
Yeah,
the
I
things
can
he
play really
achieves.
well down the park as well.
No, you cannot really.
No. Right, it's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is better. Luke Shaw is definitely the left back. Centre mid, it's probably Rice, Rodri, Bellingham.
Rodri.
No, I mean that's the 3.
Yeah. But I'm
Rodri,
saying,
Rice,
like,
Bellingham.
Rodri,
Or Rodri, Foden, Bellingham.
Do you think?
It's Rodri and 2 England players.
Well, you've got don't forget about Dani Olmo.
Not as good as Bellingham and Foden. It's a good player.
You actually got Joe.
Not as good as those two. Right wing is Saka versus what's his name? He used to play for Man City. Ferran Torres, right?
Yeah, Ferran
You didn't
Torres.
play.
No. He played at Man City, by the way.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
No, he said he plays for Man City. No, he plays for Barcelona now.
No, I said he played for Man City.
Sorry, yeah.
He didn't play right wing last night.
I know Ferran came after. Like he.
It's Saka anyway.
He came off the
The
bench,
answer's Saka.
yeah, he's fucking Saka.
Left wing. I don't think. I'd like to see Anthony Gordon at the end of this tournament, but I haven't got high hopes. We'll see. And then Kane's better than Morata.
Joselu.
Nope. Okay, so case closed. England's better than Spain. Thank you for coming. This has been Real Rivals Podcast. I am your co-host, Connor I did this so many times in that other video. My name is Connor Cav. I don't know what my name is, okay? I am the ginger guy called Connor on Real Rivals. That's all you need to know.
Well, my name is Ricky Galarza. See, that's how easy you do your surname.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a pleasure as well to be in this podcast as well. And hopefully we can read you in the comments with any questions, any fun facts, stories, whatever you want to comment there. I'm sure it's going to be very useful for us. And definitely Spain has a better team on field apart from England. Well, not really. England is just pretty average nowadays. They haven't lived a title in the last 60 years. You know, we've lived about 4 titles.
Just close the podcast.
Including
close
Euros,
the podcast.
World Cup.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you all. Screw Spain. We love you, England.
You see this star here? You know? You see this?
Right, cool. That's it. It's a wrap.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present... Ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to one of the most amazing persons who just crossed camera. His name is Anton Gibson. He's been helping us today in this episode for... Yeah, and we just...